video games have evolved from simple pixels on a screen to immersive experiences that can tell incredible stories, challenge our skills, and even change the way we see the world. Whether you're a lifelong gamer or just getting started, some games are simply too iconic to miss. In this video, we're counting down the top 10 video games everyone needs to play at least once. Titles that have defined genres, pushed boundaries, and left a lasting impact on players everywhere. From heart-pounding action to emotional storytelling, these games offer something unforgettable. Let's dive in. So, the 10th game on our list is Tetris. Including Tetris on this list might seem almost unnecessary. After all, who hasn't played it? But even if you haven't, you're surely familiar with its legendary status. This iconic puzzle game thrives on its simple yet addictive mechanics, which have kept players hooked for decades. From the moment it launched, people were captivated by the challenge of perfectly stacking falling blocks. More than 30 years later, that thrill remains, especially when you're on the brink of losing, only to make a last-second save as the stack inches higher. Whether you're playing the original or one of its many modern iterations, Tetris is a game that's impossible to put down. And on number 9, we have Journey. The debate over video games as an art form gained momentum in the early 2010s, and few titles made a stronger case than Journey, 2012. In this indie masterpiece, players take on the role of a solitary traveler crossing a vast desert toward a distant mountain. Along the way, they solve puzzles and encounter other wanderers, real players, without a single word exchanged. With breathtaking visuals and a Grammy-nominated score by Austin Wintory that dynamically adapted to gameplay, Journey created an unforgettable emotional experience. Widely regarded as one of the greatest indie games ever made, it solidified video games as a legitimate storytelling medium. And the 8th game is Undertale. Though Undertale draws inspiration from classic RPGs like Earthbound, it's truly one of a kind. What starts as a simple story about a child falling into a monster-filled underground quickly evolves into something far more unique, shaped entirely by the player's choices. The game encourages kindness, but allows for cruelty. Every battle offers the option to spare enemies, often through clever or heartfelt interactions. Alternatively, those who take the infamous genocide route will face not only greater challenges, but also the growing resentment of the world itself. With its inventive combat, memorable characters, and an unforgettable soundtrack, Undertale stands out as a modern indie masterpiece. And the 7th game is Halo: Combat Evolved. If you didn't experience this groundbreaking shooter at launch, it's tough to capture just how awe-inspiring that moment was. Yet it remains a crucial part of gaming history that every player should explore. Stepping into the role of the now iconic Master Chief, players were immersed in a rich sci-fi universe filled with deep lore, formidable enemies, and some of the most satisfying gunplay ever seen on a console. The multiplayer was just as legendary, with countless gamers reminiscing about intense LAN party battles. While later sequels refined and expanded upon everything the original Halo introduced, the first game's foundation is still worth revisiting, whether through an original copy or its remastered edition. And on number 6, we have Batman: Arkham Asylum. With Arkham Asylum, superhero video games reached a whole new level. Set within Gotham's infamous psychiatric facility, players took on the role of Batman as he faced off against his deadliest foes, all unleashed by the Joker to wreak havoc. The game perfectly captured the essence of a great comic book adventure, with a gripping story, richly developed characters, and an eerie, immersive atmosphere. Its fluid combat system made every brawl satisfying, whether taking down henchmen or battling members of Batman's iconic rogues gallery. Of course, no discussion of Arkham Asylum is complete without praising Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill, whose performances as Batman and the Joker added incredible depth. While its sequel is often hailed as the best in the series, Arkham Asylum laid the foundation for superhero storytelling in gaming. And the fifth game on our list is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. If you've never played a Mario Kart game, seriously, what are you waiting for? And if you're looking for the best entry point, Mario Kart 8 is the clear choice. Originally launched on the Wii U, it found new life with the Switch's Deluxe Edition, which Nintendo has continued to support for years instead of releasing a sequel. It's easy to see why. The game boasts stunning visuals, an infectious soundtrack, and an array of thrilling tracks to race on. But what truly makes it shine is its incredibly smooth controls and the signature chaos of its item-based gameplay. With its near-perfect balance of fun and challenge, Mario Kart 8 stands as one of the greatest racing games ever made. And the fourth game on our list is Half-Life 2. You don't need to play the original Half-Life to understand why its sequel became, and remains, an obsession for so many. While the first game laid a strong foundation, Half-Life 2 elevated every aspect. Its visuals, gameplay, and storytelling were such a leap forward that it easily earns its place over the original. Set 20 years after the alien invasion, players step back into the shoes of Dr. Gordon Freeman as he joins the Resistance. With its groundbreaking physics-based mechanics and a new game engine, Valve redefined the first-person shooter genre, making every moment unforgettable. If you've ever wondered why fans won't stop demanding Half-Life 3, the best way to understand is to experience Half-Life 2 for yourself. And on number 3, we have Chrono Trigger. Chrono Trigger isn't just one of the greatest RPGs ever made, it's one of the best games of all time, period. Decades later, it remains as beloved as ever, with fans constantly recommending it for its timeless appeal. The journey through multiple time periods to prevent the apocalypse is as captivating now as it was at launch. But beyond its compelling story, Chrono Trigger was groundbreaking in many ways. It placed a strong emphasis on character development through meaningful side quests, featured multiple endings that encouraged replayability, and introduced fresh twists to traditional turn-based combat. Add in its stunning visuals and an unforgettable score by Nobuo Uematsu, and you have a true masterpiece that stands the test of time. And on number 2, we have Red Dead Redemption. Rockstar's seminal take on the death of the Wild West remains one of the strongest video game narratives we've had the pleasure of experiencing. Red Dead Redemption follows John Marston, a reformed outlaw forced to hunt down members of his former gang in order to save his family. The strong story was enhanced by the game's morality system, with the world and characters adapting to how you played. Gameplay was also exhilarating across its many tense shootouts, and the world itself was engrossing thanks to Rockstar's focus on realism, making us all never want to leave. There aren't many Western games, but Red Dead Redemption, along with its 2018 prequel, is the pinnacle of the genre. And the last game on our list is The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim. When Skyrim launched in 2011, it set the gold standard for open-world freedom, captivating just about everyone who played it. While newer games have since built upon its formula, and its fair share of bugs are well documented, there's no denying the sheer joy of exploring its vast, immersive world. If you've never played it, there's still plenty of adventure waiting for you. Though the main story about a world-threatening dragon is engaging, what truly hooked players was the deep lore, hidden secrets, and the thrill of uncovering treasure in countless caves and ruins. And with the ability to shape and develop your character along the way, Skyrim remains an incredibly rewarding experience. Which game do you think everyone should play at least once? Let us know in the comments. And for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.